Hi everybody, Gareth here at Elderfit TV. We've got something very exciting for you today because I am joined by the lovely ladies of Landoc. Say hello, girls. Hello. Wow, that was amazing. Okay, so we've got a workout for you today. What we're going to do is we are going to mobilize some of the joints. We're going to try to boost circulation with a bit of moving. We're going to do some standing stuff to develop some strength in the legs. And then we'll finish with some resistance band work for the upper body and then a little bit of a cool down at the end. Everyone all right with that? Okay, before we start, very important, everybody just take your time, work at your own pace. Any pain or discomfort, stop. Please continue to breathe, and don't forget there'll be a link underneath this video where you can purchase our ebook, which has a catalogue of all the exercises we are doing. All right, girls, you ready? Yes. First thing we are going to do then, we're going to go into our sit to stand. We're going to move to the front third of the chair very carefully. And feet are flat on the floor, chest is lifted. We're going to lean forward slightly. Feel free to use your hands. We're going to push through the legs and stand up. We're going to do a couple of little steps on the spot. And nice and slowly, we're going to go to the back of our chair. Okay, take your time. Lead the way, Sue. Beautifully done. Okay, once we get to behind our chair, we're going to make sure that our feet are flat on the floor, about hip width apart. We're going to stand tall with the tummy in, chest up, shoulders back and down. For the first 20 seconds or so, all we're going to do is start to warm up the body with a little bit of marching on the spot. Okay? Now we've got the chair in front of us. If you do want to hold on to the chair, you can do. If you want to use your arms, we can warm up the upper body as well a little bit. Whatever you choose to do, you do at your own pace. Okay, so we're going to go for another 10 seconds of this and we'll go into some standing mobility. If at any point you do want to sit down, then you just sit down. Please stop kicking the chair, Sue. Okay, back to our standing position, arms down by your side. We're going to bring our shoulders up towards our ears. We're going to take them backward and down. So for the purpose of today's workout, we're going to work to repetitions, and our magic number today is 12. So we're going to aim to do about 12 of everything, but you will just do as many as you feel comfortable. Okay, so we're just loosening through the shoulders, nice and relaxing. It's also a good exercise to relieve tension through the top of the back and to the back of the neck. Okay, let's come back to the start position, arms to the side of the body. We're going to go into some side bending from left to right. So with the one hand, just running along the outside of your thigh, only as far as you feel in control, come back, and then we'll do a little side dip the other way. As we go through this movement, we're trying not to lean forward, and we are breathing in and out, and everyone is still smiling. There it is. Okay, let's do one more each side. Okay, we're going to go into some torso rotation to stretch the muscles in the back. You've got a few options. We can bring the hands up out in front of us here, or you can just like pretend to hold a little tray. Whatever you choose to do, keep the hips facing forward, and we're going to rotate to the upper part of the body. So let your chest, your shoulders, your head follow side to side. Good. If you would rather hold the chair, you can do, and just allow the shoulders to rotate from left to right, letting the chest and the head follow around. Okay? Okay, Suze and June, gone for the old tray holding technique. Everybody else? Okay there, Angela? Beautifully done. Okay, we're going to go into a little bit of mobility for the ankles, and we'll do 1 foot at a time. So keeping hold of the chair for support with 1 foot, place your heel on a little spot on the floor. Then when you're ready, you're going to lift your foot up and tap the same spot with your toes. 1 foot at a time, heel to toe. And because we are going to spend most of this workout standing up and moving, we're going to need to work on that mobility. Excellent. Let's do one more with the heel to toe. And bring the feet back to hip width apart, and we'll do the other foot. Okay? So again, heel on a spot, lifting the foot up, tapping with your toe, back to your heel, and back to your toe. Good. And one more, please. All right, back to our little marching on the spot for 20 seconds. Get the blood pumping through the body. And then we're going to go into some standing strength stuff. We'll do 10 more seconds, please. Okay, bring it back to our standing position. We're going to go into some strength stuff now for our legs, and we're going to start with a heel raise or a calf raise. We start with our feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart, toes are facing forward-ish, tummy in, chest up. Holding the chair for support, we're going to raise our heels up off the floor. We're going to come up onto our toes and then slow on the way back down. Okay? Up onto your toes and slowly back down. How many are we doing, Sue? 12. Thanks, June. Too slow. 12-ish. If you want to do 10, do 10. If you want to do 8, do 8. Do as many as you feel comfortable. As you come up onto your toes, you're pushing through the big toe and the second toe. And it's a nice controlled movement back to the start. Okay. Anyone counting, girls? No. Julie? You counting?
Yeah. Ish.
Ish. How many have we done? Ish? 55. All right, we'll do 2 more. Excellent. Good. So that's the calf muscles in the lower back part of the leg. We're going to try the opposite movement now. This is a smaller movement. And if I just stand to the side of the chair to demonstrate, we're going to raise the toes up off the floor. A couple of things to think about. Stay tall. Try not to push your bum out. We're just going to lift the toes up, feel the weight in the heels, and gently back down. Okay? When you're ready, small controlled movement, strengthening through the ankles, lifting the toes up, and gently back down. Good. Okay. So this is challenging balance as well now, but because we're controlling this movement and doing it slowly, we are in control. Okay, we're going to do 3 more of this. Don't speed up. 2 more. And 12. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to go into some squats or knee bends. Opening your feet a little bit wider, okay? Round about shoulder width apart, but they are staying flat on the floor. We're going to bend at the knees. We're going to keep our chest lifted, looking straight ahead of us. And we're going to sit our hips backwards and down. So, start with a smaller movement and build up gradually. When you're ready, okay, girls, we're going to start squatting. Feet stay flat on the floor. Chest stays lifted, looking straight ahead of you. Good. We're trying not to let our knees travel too far forward. And we are definitely trying to avoid leaning forward with the upper body. So we're starting to fire up through the quadriceps in the front, the hamstrings, and the glutes, part of that posterior chain. Stay in control. Holding the chair for support if needs be. And you are breathing, please. Okay, a couple more. 1 more. That's 11 already. Okay, 1 more. 12. Perfect. Quads and glutes and hamstrings. We're going to go into a forward lunge. What I'd like you to do, please, girls, we're all going to move to the right of the chair slightly. We are going to work 1 leg at a time. We're going to work the leg furthest away from the chair, so that is our right leg. With our right foot, we're going to take a nice small controlled step forward, placing it flat on the floor. Keeping the tummy in and the chest up, we're going to perform our lunge by bending the back knee. The front knee will bend also, and then you're going to push off your right foot to come back to the start position. You ready, girls? Come on then, don't step too far, don't go too low, and keep the chest up. So stepping forward, nice controlled lunge, back to the start position. Beautiful, well done girls. Okay, so we're working through the hamstrings a little bit more, and what we're trying to do by stepping out and stepping back in is create that muscle memory. So this movement, if we're outside and we're walking straight ahead, if we do happen to do a little trip, hopefully muscle memory will kick in and we perform this movement, and that'll stop us going forward. 10 already? You're making this up. Okay, 1 more. Good, take your time. We'll try the other side. So we're going to take as many steps as we need. We're going to make our way to the other side. Tummy in, chest up. We're going to step with the left foot now. Again, nice controlled step, little lunge, back to the start position. Now, with regards to the foot at the back, the heel should come off the floor, okay? Don't try to keep that back foot flat on the floor. Okay. Angela, Sue, you okay in the back? Good. Ooh, okay. Okay. Good, June. You got it. Okay, last few. How many, Julie? 9. Okay. That's 10. Let's do 2 more, please. And then our final little lunge. Perfect. We're going to stand back behind our chair. Just take a second here, breathe in and out. That's our legs starting to fire up. Feel it in your legs, Sue? You can? Good. We're going to have a little sit down. and we're going to start to use our resistance bands for the upper part of the body. Okay, girls, when you're ready, let's have a little sit back on our chair. And we're going to get our resistance bands. Now, if you do not have a resistance band at home, you can carry on with the movements with us, or potentially if you've got hand weights, we can use those as well. The first exercise we're going to do with the resistance band is for our triceps, our pushing muscle at the top back part of the arm. So very carefully, girls, what we're going to do, we're going to take it around our back and underneath the armpits like this. You warming up, are you, Sue?
I am.
Scarf's come off, all right. Good, it's working. Okay, so it's around our back and under our armpits, and we want the band to run along the inside of the palm like this. We start with the elbows into the side of the body. We're going to sit tall in our chair, and when you are ready, we're going to extend at the elbows, push out, and then slowly back to the start position. Okay, take your time. Breathe as you move. And if you do want to increase the resistance, you want to make it a bit tougher, then you move your hands down the band a little bit closer to your body. Whatever you choose to do, it's a nice, slow, controlled movement. Okay, can you feel this in the back of your arms, girls? Yeah. The triceps, good. All right.
9.
Where are we at?
10.
That's 10. We've got 2 more. And then final one. Perfect. That's 12. Okay. We're going to go from a pushing to a pulling. So we're going to bring the resistance band back out in front of us. And very carefully, we're going to place it underneath both of the legs. So our pushing muscle now, we're going to focus on the bicep on the inside of the arm. We're going to hold on to both ends with both hands, and we want the band to run along the inside of the palm, okay? Try and avoid, if it comes around the back of the hand, that's going to put a little bit of pressure in our wrists. So, inside of the hand, elbows again, tuck them into the side of your body, but this time, the elbows will stay stuck to you. We're going to sit tall, you're going to bend at the elbow, hands up and in towards your shoulders, and then if you can, all the way back down. Get a nice little stretch on the inside of that elbow. Okay, girls, biceps. You all right, Angela, in the back there? Good, just checking. Again, if you want to make this one a bit tougher, you move your hands down the band, closer to your legs, okay? Just be aware, the more resistance, the tougher it becomes, the more you may feel that band digging into your legs. So just be aware of that, trying to find the balance. 10 already. Okay, we've got 2 more. Stay in control, don't speed up. 12?
Yeah.
Excellent. We're going to do 1 more with the resistance band. So very carefully, we're going to remove it from under the legs. You're going to place it over the top of your legs. Just let it hang there. Our last exercise with the resistance band, we're going to focus on the upper back, all right? Really important for our posture. We're going to take our hands underneath the band with the palms facing the ceiling. And we can bring our hands in quite close together for this one. What we're going to do is, the movement is our elbows back behind us. So what you might find is if you move forward in your chair just a little bit, that's going to create a bit more space for those elbows behind. So, chest up, tummies in, sit tall. We're going to pull the band slightly and then take our elbows behind us. Good. And then back to the start position where you can release the tension and rest for a second. Up to you. Let's go. Keep breathing in and out, squeezing through the upper back. You'll probably feel like your biceps are working again a little bit, because they are. It's another pulling exercise. Good. You got it. Okay. I have no idea how many we've done. My official counter, 6. We're halfway there. Good. Just continue to breathe as you move. If you do want to make this one tougher, 2 options. We can move our hands closer together, or we can hold it for an extra second here. If you do hold it, don't hold your breath. Where are we at, Julie? 10. We've got our final 2. Okay. And final repetition. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I can feel that one. All right. Upper back strengthening. Very important. Like I said, posture, sitting tall and standing tall. We're going to move our resistance bands out the way. We're just going to spend a few more minutes now just cooling down and relaxing. But we're going to do this sat down, arms to the side of your body, as we did at the start, shoulders up, backward and down. Okay, so just really important now, a little stretch to cool down. Ooh. Good. Let's do 2 more. Ooh, crunching. Excellent. All right, our torso rotation. We're going to bring our hands up out in front of us, keep the hips facing forward, and we're just going to rotate our upper body as far as you feel comfortable. Rotating from left to right. Oh, I'm clicking now. Good. Okay, let's do 2 more, 1 more each way. Perfect. All right. Back to our ankle mobility, okay, because we were standing up. 1 foot, just rest your heel on a spot, lifting your foot up, tap it with your toes. Back to your heel, and then back to your toes. Few on 1 foot. Okay, good girls. And we will do the other foot, please. So same, heel to toe. Good. Last little stretch is for our hamstring, because we've been squatting and we've been lunging, and it is part of our posterior chain, so it's really important anyway. If you can, we're going to move to the front third of the chair, please. We are going to go with our right leg out in front of us, heel on the floor, toe pointing towards the ceiling, and we want this right leg as straight as it can be. Hands on the top of your left leg. You are going to raise your chest up, keeping the chest lifted, looking straight ahead of you, slowly hinging at the hips, taking your nose forward until you feel the stretch through the back of the right leg. When you feel the stretch, we're going to try to hold ourselves in this position and stay as relaxed as we can. Can you feel that one, girls? Yeah. Okay, so the top back part of that leg, your hamstring. I'm going to hold it for a few more seconds. They're enjoying it, really. No. And bring that right foot in, sit up tall. We're going to do the same with the other foot. So left leg out, heel on the floor, toe pointing towards the ceiling, hands on your right leg, chest lifted. When you're ready, hinging at the hips, take the nose forward slowly until you feel that stretch. Now, it should not be painful, but you should feel like the muscles are stretching. Yes. You can feel it. It's nice. Everyone's loving it. And come back into the start position. We're going to sit back in our chair and sit up nice and tall. We're going to take a deep breath in and out and just give our arms a little shake. Just get the blood moving again. Give your legs a little kick like this. And give your hips a bit of a wiggle. Shake it all off. Well done, girls. Give yourself a little round of applause. Thank you ever so much for joining us today. Hopefully we see you again soon. That's it from us. All right. Say goodbye, girls. Bye. Bye.